Now, some big news coming in. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal there has reached Mundka. Delhi Chief Minister visits the accident site. 27 people have been charged to death in Delhi's Mundka after a commercial building caught fire. Here's the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, who's reached the spot. Remember, the fire broke out last evening, and as the day progressed yesterday, by the end of the day, 27 people had succumbed to this fire. And now we're looking at Arvind Kejriwal, Delhi Chief Minister, who arrives in Mundka. He's gone to assess the rescue operation that's currently underway. Live visuals coming in of the Delhi Chief Minister himself on site. That's Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal right on site at Mundka, where the commercial building caught fire and 27 people were charged to death. The death toll could only rise, considering there are some of them still trapped inside, is what the fire and rescue department have claimed. There were glaring lapses carried out by the building owners. No NOCs, no fire compliances. All of it was fully violated, and undoubtedly this was expected. If no fire compliance, no NOC, a commercial building with heavy factory material, combustible material inside that building, with a lot of plastic, a lot of other manufacturing material inside that CCTV manufacturing unit, with many people, a huge load on that building, and no fire compliances. This was but natural. If a spark erupted, that this could have been the fate. Very unfortunate that 27 people were victim to the irresponsibility shown by the building owners, who have now been arrested. Now you have Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal himself, who's arrived at the spot after Prime Minister Modi has announced ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees to the next of kin of those who've died. Let me cut across to Aishwarya Paliwal, who's right there at the spot. Aishwarya, Delhi Chief Minister has arrived, but a little too late, don't you think? I'm going to try and patch Aishwarya there. A lot of chaos coming right outside the Mundka area, where outside that building, the commercial building, you have the Delhi Chief Minister who's arrived. He's trying to assess the situation. Remember, the fire took place last evening. It's close to now a good 18 hours before 18 hours later that we're seeing Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, who's arrived at the spot. He's assessing the situation, taking cognizance of the fire and rescue rescue operations that's currently underway. In fact, the fire department has very clearly pointed out the lapses by the commercial building owners. They've not taken fire compliances. They've not met with any of the fire safety guidelines. This fate was inevitable. Had a spark occurred, and which it did, the entire building was engulfed in just moments. It took hours for the fire department to douse the fire, not until it claimed 27 lives. Very unfortunate, tragic news coming in from Delhi's Mundka area, a populous area, a commercial building that had many people literally jumping off the building, trying to escape the fire. Many literally jumped off that building only to try and escape the raging fire. 27 people have died. A few could be fear trapped. Arvind Kejriwal speaking.
विक्षत हो गई है कि अभी तक काफ़ी उनमें से पहचान भी नहीं पाए हैं। यहाँ पे हमने डीएल की तरफ से एक हेल्प डेस्क भी लगाया है। जो लोग मिसिंग रिपोर्ट कर रहे हैं उन लोगों की मदद के लिए, और एफएसएल के ज़रिए डीएनए की जांच करके आइडेंटिफाई कर पाएंगे कि किसकी बॉडी किस फैमिली की है। मैं भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि जो लोगों की डेथ हुई है उनकी आत्मा को शांति दे, उनके घर के लोगों को ये बर्दाश्त करने की शक्ति दे। दिल्ली सरकार की तरफ से हम मैजिस्ट्रियल इंक्वायरी मैंने ऑर्डर कर दी है अभी। डीएम यहीं पे मौजूद थी और मैजिस्ट्रियल इंक्वायरी की जाएगी, और जो लोगों की डेथ हो गई है उन्हें दिल्ली सरकार की तरफ से 10-10 लाख रुपए का मुआवजा दिया जाएगा, और जो लोग घायल हुए हैं उनको 50-50 हज़ार रुपये का मुआवजा दिया जाएगा। 2 लोगों ये जो 2 भाई थे इनको अरेस्ट कर लिया गया है, लेकिन जो भी गिल्टी है, जो भी जांच में निकल के आएगा उनको बख्शा नहीं जाएगा।
अरविंद, इसमें एक और बात कि कितने लोगों की अब तक और डेथ की कैजुअलिटी की संभावनाएं जताई जा रही है, क्योंकि बताया जा रहा है कि तकरीबन 150 लोग उस वक्त मोटिवेशनल स्पीच में थे सेकंड फ्लोर पर।
उतना नहीं है, लेकिन अभी मैं आधिकारिक तौर पे कुछ कहने की स्थिति में नहीं हूँ। जब तक सारा वो डीएनए वगैरह की जांच नहीं हो जाती तो एग्जैक्ट नंबर पता चलेगा।
किसकी क्योंकि लापरवाही कई जगह पर रही,
ये जांच में पता चलेगा। मैजिस्ट्रियल जांच के जब नतीजे आएंगे तो पता चलेगा कि कौन, अगर कोई ऑफिसर जिम्मेदार था, कोई एजेंसी जिम्मेदार थी, लेकिन इस वक्त हम जांच की वेट करें।
एक और इसमें है कि सिविक बॉडीज से लेकर फायर डिपार्टमेंट, दिल्ली सरकार का रेवेन्यू डिपार्टमेंट, तमाम लोगों की इन्वॉल्वमेंट इसमें रहती है। लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं जो निचले लेवल पर
किसी को भी नहीं बख्शेंगे, एक बारी जांच के नतीजे आ जाने दीजिए।
जी ठीक है, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
That's a big breaking that's coming in right now. Delhi Chief Minister announces ex gratia of 10 lakh rupees to the next of kin. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, who's arrived there at the spot, announces 10 lakhs as ex gratia to the next of kin. This is a huge amount that he's announced to those people who've died in that commercial building. Unfortunately, those people who were there inside that commercial building were victims to all the lapses and literally carelessness by the owners of that building who hadn't taken any fire compliances. No NOC was taken. Absolutely no safety norms were met with. And 27 people eventually were charred to death after a fire broke out in that CCTV manufacturing unit. We're looking at the Delhi Chief Minister, who's just arrived, announcing 10 lakhs ex gratia to the next of kin. This is a huge development coming in on the Mundka fire tragedy, where the Delhi Chief Minister has just arrived. He's currently at the spot trying to assess the rescue operations that's underway. Delhi Chief Minister announces 10 lakhs ex gratia.